Yeah, they are. But this morning, like, we were trying to get our makeup done, and it was really, everybody deals with these body insecurities. I don't think there's someone out there that is just completely confident in everything that they are. I mean, yeah, there's probably a few people, but it's probably few and far between. So it doesn't really matter if you're big or you're small, you're still going to have self-doubt, and that's okay. What matters is that you're able to conquer it, you're able to move past it.
And I mean, what really helps me with a lot of my insecurities with cosplay, especially even with outside of my body insecurities, just skill and talent. I'll look at something that everybody loves, like my Joker cosplay or my Ghost Rider. Apparently, everyone loves my Ghost Rider. I'm very insecure about my Ghost Rider because I don't have an actual skull. It's all face paint. My hair is what the flames are. So to me, it doesn't seem like it's one of the real good ones, because to me it looks like it's just face paint. But everybody I've talked to loves my Ghost Rider, and the fact that I ride into the con on my Harley.
It is pretty hot, it's not lying.
And that feedback encourages me to be like, okay, well, just because I don't like it, just because I don't think it looks good, everyone else is enjoying it. Everybody else wants to see more. So that gives me my bit of feedback to kind of like, all right, I'm going to do this more. Like for ACC, my lineup is Ghost Rider, Joker, and then a new cosplay, Warhammer 40k Space Marine, if I finish it in time. If not, then I'll fall back to Scarecrow. But that Ghost Rider's always been the one, like, I don't know if this is going to look good every time I'm doing the teeth or putting in the black and the white, and I'm just like, I don't think it looks right. And then I'll go back and look at previous pictures of me at cons doing that cosplay, and I'm like, well, it looks the same. So I guess this is what people want. And then I show up to the con and everyone just loves it. And it just makes me feel a lot better. So feedback from other people, feedback from your friends, from your peers, that positive feedback can really, really, really help.
One thing that I'm going to throw in there real quick, like I mentioned earlier, I'm in art school, and one thing that artists struggle with, and myself included, are tying in self-worth with what we make, with what we create, with our confusing self-worth with talent or what we are capable of producing. And it's really important not to do that, because who we are is more than what we make, it's more than what we wear. And our sense of value should not come from that alone, if that makes sense. Because if that's where you're placing your value, if that's where you're placing your self-worth, you're never going to be satisfied. Something Beck told me the other day was pretty great. The saying, failure is not an option, is not meaning, that doesn't mean that you cannot fail. It means you will fail. Fuck, I can't talk today apparently. You will fail over and over and over again. But you're gonna fail better, and your failures will get better and they will help, and you learn from them. It's okay to come in wearing an imperfect costume. That's fine. One thing that I get really anxious about is like doing makeup stuff. Like I used to love doing all the full body makeup and everything. I used to love special effects, and then we have this program at my school where we did it shutting down and someone set it on fire, so that's a different story. But we had this program called Shoot the Stars where they would bring in professional actors to work on a student script, and I was head of makeup for that. And they brought in professional mentors, and the mentor I worked with, her name was Svetlana, and she was a mean Russian woman. To what?
To the car.
No. Why would I? I didn't drive.
Because they're lost.
That's a problem. No, I do not have that. I'm sorry.
Cool.
But we've got folks.
I will be back.
That is Noah, ladies and gentlemen.
Noah!
That's not
Alright.
a thing.
I don't know.
What?
I didn't do it. I wasn't driving. What was I saying?
Something.
Angry lady.
Oh yes, Angry Woman Svetlana. She was just so disgusted with me because I didn't do beauty makeup. I just did effects, and she was this. Basically, I had tied my self-worth into my talent, and I spent basically the next year terrified to pick up a makeup brush. That's kind of what happens. But I'm hoping this isn't going to be a panel where we just talk at you. So we've kind of laid ourselves bare a little bit. What's said in this room is going to stay. So if anybody wants to share, yes.
He wants to say something.
Actually, I had a similar experience when it came to me drawing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't started drawing till as of yesterday, day before. Actually thought about no, I actually need to do this because I find it fun. Because when I was in school, I had teachers that would get on to me for doodling whenever I had free time.
Yeah.
And just I don't have anything else to do. I'm done with all the work you gave me.
See, the great thing about being in art school is during all of the meetings, my professor, Jacob, absolutely amazing, phenomenal mentor, was consistently drawing through all of the meetings. It was great, yes. What? What do you mean this is your chair? I'm sitting in it. You can get another one. You can sit in my lap.
No.
You're small and cute.
Well,
You'll
don't bite me
fit.
again.
I'm too insecure.
It's okay, I can sit in his lap and then you can have this chair.
I'll just stand. That's really threatening.
How is it threatening?
Okay, let me introduce the amazing Rabbit and Hare. They are phenomenal new wig stylists at the Just Cause shop. If you've never been to our store, definitely come by and check us out. It's a great, safe environment to work on cosplays and to get help. This is the lovely Noah and the beautiful Baxter. They're absolutely fucking phenomenal.
Hello, everybody.
We've just been talking about our insecurities and trying to get the audience to interact.
And these
are
three
they
are
all
staff
insecure
for
and
Just
shy?
Cause.
I think
am a
so,
customer.
yeah. I think so.
And so I can vouch for their work. They do
I'm gonna
absolutely phenomenal things.
take over.
They actually do lessons. Oh, honey. And all the gloves, the fur, little boot things, the underwear. I made all of it
I didn't
from
make his underwear.
You wanted to.
I don't think he was here yet. He was still in Seattle.
Yeah, sure. But Beck's the one that taught me how to sew. And so now I can do it all myself. But she's a phenomenal teacher.
Do you guys have a card?
Yes, we
Yes,
do. Actually,
we
stop by
actually-
our booth later, and we will give you.
Yes,
one.
it's the Just Cause cosplay booth right next to Fangirl 505.
You take a right, it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably have just walked in there and missed it every time because I missed fandom trash of all things earlier. So yeah. Regardless, my girlfriend really wants to learn how to sew and everything, so I'll try to send her your way.
Yeah, Beck is a phenomenal teacher. I mean, I was a person who, when I was in the military, I tried sewing my rank onto my own uniform. Ended up sewing my thumb to my pointer finger through the nail with an industrial machine and a leather needle. That is the king of all fails when it comes to sewing.
I'm sorry.
I'm not even sure how I did it. All I know is I did the thumb first, tried to pull the thumb off, and accidentally stepped on the pedal and sewed them together.
I'm not trying to be mean. That's just.
So it was a riot when I walked into medical, and I'm just like, I did a thing, fix it. But if Beck can turn that into me making gloves and boots and underwear, then yeah, she's a phenomenal teacher.
So we're going to let our lovely other panelists spiel for a bit.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Is that happening?
So this is cosplay insecurities. The reason you're all here is because at some point, at one time or another, you've wanted to quit cosplay because you don't think you're good enough, or you feel like you're not pretty enough, smart enough, or skinny enough, and that's why you're here. So I just want to say, good job, guys, for continuing. Stop trying to hand me an orange. Good job, guys, for persevering through that. You're here today. You're still cosplaying. I see a lot of you are in cosplay right now. A few of you aren't, but that's still pretty rad.
We appreciate your attendance regardless.
Yeah, you showed your face to the outside world today, and I'm proud of you.
I do want to make a small shout out. I'm seeing South Park in the audience.
Yeah.
And being from Colorado, it's a soft spot.
Where's Kenny?
I got stick of truth.
He died.
Kenny dead.
Yeah,
Died. His ghost is sitting right next to you. Can you not see him?
Kenny's dead and Cartman's an asshole, so he's not invited.
I was promised.
Hey, do you go to Starfest? Do you go to Starfest in
I've been there
Denver?
once.
Oh, okay.
I'm friends
Yeah.
with Christy Kai.
Oh, wow. Okay. What'd you think of it? What year did you go?
I went this last year.
Oh, okay. Did they change the hotels? Like, I guess you wouldn't know
I was
then.
at the Hilton when I went there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they did change a hotel.
It
Okay.
was small. It was a small, kind of a small venue, but it was really very.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Jesse made a joke and I had to explain it at the beginning. It's fine. So, do you guys want to maybe introduce yourselves? Possibly?
Are we gonna play a fun game where we go around and we say, "Hi, I'm so and so.
Yeah,
This is a fun thing about myself."
'Cause
Okay,
in
we can-
high
How
school-
about okay?
Wait,
so,
I know how to do this.
Yeah,
My name's
yeah.
Jesse James and I'm an alcoholic. Wait.
So,
Sorry, wrong one.
how about we do this? How about we go around and we each say something that we're insecure about as far as cosplay is concerned? So we can start.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Hi,
Fred and
I'm
George
Noah.
here.
I am 22 years old. I've been cosplaying for 2 years. I am recovering from an eating disorder that has followed me my entire life, which has caused me to almost quit cosplay multiple times. You don't have to hold my hand. I'm a big boy. the thing about it is.
Stop. We're having a serious moment.
I'm
Jesse, stop.
hungry.
So Noah,
Yeah, no. Yeah, just get to know each other a little bit. Oh, well, there you go. Feed him. Please do not feed the panelists. No. But yeah, so that has caused me to almost quit cosplay multiple times. Even just today, coming here was very difficult.
right before we came in, we were crying about our makeup inside of the car. So.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and we were drinking last night, so we were all swollen and puffy. But yeah, the thing about it is the people that you meet through cosplay and everything. The people that you meet through cosplay and everything really help you get through it. That's something that I'm just gonna have to suffer with for a very long time, but I haven't quit yet. So here I am. It's Baxter's turn.
It's my turn. Oh God. What am I not insecure about? Okay. I'm sorry, my mouth is full. This is breakfast. So my name is Baxter.
Hi, Baxter.
I've been cosplaying for about 10 years now.
I just remembered.
I think the thing that has gotten me a lot of times is I feel like I'm not good enough at constructing my costumes the way that I'd like to, and that usually makes me give up on things. Like I haven't acquired the talent for like sewing really complicated things, or I don't know how to do this other stuff. So what has helped me with that is online resources and also talking to other cosplayers. So when you go to cons, be like, hey, how did you make that? Like, what did you have trouble with? And what can you teach me? And that's helped me improve myself. I feel like I should be farther along after 10 years of doing this, but it's okay. I'm not dead yet, so I'll continue
still
to
gorgeous.
improve. Thank you. All right, Katie, you go.
Okay, so I already talked about my feelings about being slightly chubby. So I guess I'll mention talent. I'm just gonna back up what Baxter said. I feel like I should be a lot farther along in my cosplay because I've been doing this roughly since 2011. How many years is that? I can't math.
Six.
6. I've been doing this about 6 years.
Like a baby next to you.
Why you're so sweet and small.
How would we feel about closing the door, by the way? Because I can't hear anything.
Yeah, that's fine. I was leaving it open because people were still trickling in. But yeah, I just feel like I should be a lot farther along with my cosplay. I feel like I should be. We've got this guy, Gus, that comes into the shop. He's absolutely phenomenal. And I think he's an engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has this binder where he has exactly what he needs to get done every single hour mapped out, and what supplies are going to cost, and this insane chart that's like beautiful, and he's so organized, and it's just like life goals. But that's never going to be me, and I need to get used to that fact. Yeah. Okay, I'm done because I'm derailing a little bit. So there you go, Jesse.
All right. Well, I'm the king of derailing, so this will be fun.
No.
But yeah, I've told you guys earlier about a little bit of my insecurities with me being too skinny and just my makeup skills. Some of the good things is, again, the makeup skills. Apparently, I'm naturally good at doing. Apparently, I'm just naturally good at doing the makeup and stuff like that. So even though I don't see it, a lot of the people tell me about it. And I'm just like, okay, well, I guess this is a thing. And then my acting with the characters, like if you've seen me do the Joker, you hear me do the voice and the laugh, and I keep the attitude. And sometime today you'll probably see me crawling around on all fours and making weird noises.
Do you want me to shoulder check it and see if that works?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
We just have to be really loud then. And that's
Loud noises!
Yeah, let's force the introverted, insecure nerds to be louder. Let's all yell.
Yeah!
It's okay, I'll be loud enough for all of us.
No.
Well, thank you, Jesse. You are a fantastic cosplayer and a lovely person. Where did this
Slanderous things you say. Alright.
So what we can do is, since there are a few of you who can get to know you a little bit, and we can start with the front row. If you guys want to, like, I don't know, to your comfort level, explain why you're here, what had you interested in, learning more about having to overcome your anxiety. So that would be you. Hey.
Hi, I'm Benjamin.
Hi, Benjamin.
I'm playing Spike from Magic the Gathering. This is my first con, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Cool.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Dude, don't throw your vape at people. We do not assault the audience. I know it has like some alliteration and that's fun, but no.
I give that a solid 9.
So Benjamin, what are you insecure about? Like,
Put that back.
Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. My hair.
your hair is beautiful, sweetie.
It
Go in the glove.
it doesn't look like I intended it to. I've never dyed my hair before, and it did not work the way it was supposed to.
I didn't even realize it was dye.
And also, I just generally have no idea what I'm doing or what's going on.
Well, Benjamin, if it helps, even Baxter, who has 10 years of experience under his belt, breaks down and he has no idea what the fuck he's doing sometimes. So,
It is true.
Even I do it.
Nothing will ruin your 20s like thinking you should have your shit together in your 20s.
yeah, well, thank you
I'm
for
3
sharing.
years from my 30s and I still have no idea what I'm doing.
I had no idea you were that old.
I know, I'm an old man.
You look so young.
Oh, I feel so chipper and old, young now.
You feel chipper and young.
Okay. Next to the man in the lovely shirt.
Woot! And my name is Anthony, and I'd say I share the sentiment of, I'm in my 20s and I have no idea what I'm doing.
And like,
There's a lot of
raise
them.
your hand if you're in your 20s and you have no idea what you're doing. All right, thank you. Okay.
Raise your hand if just in general, no matter what your age, you still have no idea what you're doing.
Here we go. Yes.
This one back here apparently knows what he's doing, so talk to him.
I mean,
He's wearing a suit. Of course he knows what he's doing.
I mean, so do I.
Raise your hand if you
Oh,
like
okay.
manatees.
Wait, what?
Raise your hand if you like manatees.
You know they just got off the endangered list.
I don't like manatees.
So a round of applause for no longer endangered. Yay!
That's totally what this panel is about.
Manatees are no longer insecure about being put on a list.
I find it weird. I turned 20 and then had an idea of what I was doing.
Magic. Yeah. Okay.
People say that a lot.
My name's Raylene Ray. I'm 28, and my cosplay insecurities is cosplaying like the opposite gender. I mean, at one point I had that kind of problem, but then over time, like after I went to Sabaku, like a few years, and pretty soon I kind of see a lot of people cosplay like in opposite genders. So it kind of makes me a little happy.
It did kind of become like a big thing.
Yeah.
It used to.
I think it's really cool, and since you brought that up, I'm Kojaku is who I'm supposed to be. I don't have my wig today, but this is my
This one
first
was
time
a
in like a
binder.
binder,
Yeah.
and I was so freaking nervous. Oh my god. So I feel you,
Your
Sam.
boobies look great, sweetie.
You mean my pecs?
Yeah, your pecs. Yeah, no. Some people won't even touch cosplaying the other gender because it's too daunting. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing. You made
Oh,
bar.
that's
We're
what
gonna
my-
skip this gentleman
my
over
turn.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Our lovely
Okay.
cameraman.
I am the Phantom of many topics on YouTube. I have about 65 videos. Yeah. And I just want to say this. When I was like, I don't know, 10, 12, 13, 15, I was very insecure about like public speaking or, doing anything like that. But now I'm 46 and you get over it. And my best advice to everyone here is run a panel. And then if you run a panel, you will never be scared again after that.
Indeed.
Yeah, because once you do it, I mean, in my job, I don't want to say what my job is, but I do public speaking every day. So now I can speak in front of 4,000 people on national TV and it doesn't bother me or doesn't faze me. I can perform, But I wasn't like that when I was a child. I was very scared of doing that. But the more you do it, it's like some people are just gonna boo you or whatever. Who cares? I did a Darth Vader costume once, and the guy goes like, "You have the wrong belt." I said, "I'm not 501st." So if you understand the reference. So it's like, don't worry about what people think. If you're happy with it, then that's great. That's all I have to say. Thank you, everybody. Yay!
Well, I'm proud of you for overcoming your public speaking.
Thank you.
I had one for a while too, as well. Speaking for my own, because when I speak in front of a crowd or to a group of people, I stutter, like I have been for the last 2 sentences. But how I got around that was my school had a debate team, and I decided, you know what? I'm not going to get over this until I just go out and do it. So I did improv for a full year in debate, and okay, that did not go well at first. Actually, it didn't go well for the full year, to be fair. I kind of, it did not go well for the most part, but I at least made an attempt to get over it and actually got somewhere with it, so that I'm not as nervous or scared of doing it. I'll at least talk to a group now instead of trying to make it like just a one-on-one conversation. Because I know a lot of people will do that. Well, it helped. I also plan on running a panel here next year at some point, just trying to get people
Awesome.
together for that.
Awesome, yeah.
What are you gonna run?
I'm talking to people about a couple ideas, so we're just bouncing some stuff here. You guys were short panels this year, and I'm like, you know what? May as well help.
Cool. Well, alright, so we can keep moving down the line.
South Park.
Sorry. Anyway, hello. So, hello. I kind of feel awkward that I can't see everybody. Hello. Hello. I am Queen Bread, and wow. Insecurities? Is that? Okay, so,
Yeah.
my name is Queen Bread, and I've been cosplaying for 3 years now. It's been 3 years, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's been 3 years since I've been cosplaying, and I really love sewing, but sometimes when I'm working on things, I get a little too wrapped up in the teeny tiny details. So if there's a stitch missing, I freak out. But I mean, I feel pretty okay at cons. I hate to be a pretentious ass, but I don't really have too many insecurities. The only insecurity I really had for a long time was meeting other cosplayers in this community, because it's sort of been like hostile for the past few years. my opinion personally. But lately I've met a lot of friends and people that I really like and that like me back, and I feel like it's really nice. That's my only insecurity.
We love you.
So you all need to start cosplaying so we can change that kind of hostile environment, because that's not how cosplay should be, because it should be this welcoming thing where we can all be friends and helpful to each other. And that's kind of one of our goals at Just Cause, is to make it more of a community instead of like a street fight.
Well, even from, you know, cosplayers like Katie and Baxter, who have a ton of experience under their belt, and then down to the itty bitty cosplayers who just bought a wig for the first time. Like, there's no difference between the two at all. Like, it's literally the same. We all started out as, you know, whatever age, buying a wig for the first time, figuring out eyeliner was a thing. But when I first cosplayed, I used eyeliner to draw in my eyebrows.
I still do.
Oh, well.
It just gets so dark.
Wasn't it black? Was it liquid?
It was liquid eyeliner.
It's okay. I've been cosplaying for about 4 years now. I still can't get it off.
Oh, well, there you go.
So, Noah, I just wanted to let you know that I was drawing my eyebrows until you told me I shouldn't be doing that.
You shouldn't be doing that. Don't do that. I use acrylic paint in my hair, so.
It works.
Okay, we're past 26 minutes and I'm running out of battery power, so I'm gonna have to end the video here. Thank you, everybody.